Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another book video. Today I figured I would supply you with a few summer recs. I would supply you with a little bit of beach reading material. Maybe you're going on vacation, you want something for the plane, and you need my opinion. You need it, that's why you're here. We're here to discuss summer recommendations, and then we're also going to be discussing books I'm going to read during the summer. So, welcome. I am so excited to show you my book recommendations, my summer book recommendations, because I love summer vibe books. Two of my top books are summer vibe books, but I just love summertime. I love being on the beach. I love reading on the beach, or like reading in the morning out on the balcony. I love that. That's my favorite thing to do. I love waking up before everyone else and just reading on the balcony, listening to the ocean while I'm reading. In a couple weeks we're going to the beach and I'm so excited to read on the beach. So I'll be showing you what I'm gonna bring also, but first let's get into my summer recs that I have already read. I will let you know a lot of my recommendations are gonna be romance books because summer with romance? Are you kidding me? So let's get into it. I'm standing in front of my bookshelf purely so I can just be like, My first book that I'm going to recommend is literally one of my top books of all time. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Let me tell you, I love this book. I love the cover of this book. I love everything about it. I will not take any criticisms about it. I freaking love it. It follows this girl named Piper, and she's just like stuck up a little bit. And she ends up going to like this fisherman town, and she meets a man named Brendan. And then it all goes from there. If you want like a, not beach vibe, but like a fisherman summer vibe, this is for you. And you should read it anyway because it's a 5-star book for me and I love it with all of my being. I'm gonna get my two favorite recommendations out right now. I'm gonna say my second one, but just know It Happened One Summer and Beach Read are my top two summer recommendations to you. If you have not read Beach Read by now, what are you doing? Please read Beach Read. This book is so good. This is summer vibes. I just think this is like the perfect read for the beach. Beach Read! Read on the beach! And I mean, are you going to be disappointed by Miss Emily Henry's book? Probably not. I think you're going to have a great time reading it. So this book follows January and Gus, and basically they meet in a scenario. I don't want to really tell you all about it because I like to go into books mainly blind. So basically they're writers, but they write different genres, so then they end up switching and then they do all kind of fun things. So just go read the book. Is there anything else I need to tell you? No. Read on the beach. Beach read. Read on beach. Thank you. My bookshelf is gonna look like a mess after this. My next recommendation is also an Emily Henry book. This is People We Meet on Vacation. So I will let you in on a secret. This is not a 5-star book for me, but in saying that, it is an Emily Henry book, so they're all fun, to be honest. But yes, this basically follows Poppy and Alex, and they go on vacations together. They have like a falling out. You find out. It's a fun time, but again, not a 5-star read, but I think it's perfect for the summertime nonetheless. This book that I'm about to show you is such a fun read. I read it in a 24-hour reading video before, and I just had the most fun reading this book. It's The Summer of Broken Rules, and let me tell you, this is just like a fun little cutesy romance, but it's like the cutest little fluffiest book, and it was so fun to read, and I didn't want to put it down. It's literally got the perfect setting. It's such a fun story. They basically go to this place and then they play this game. It's called Assassin, and everyone tries to win and everyone tries to like sneak up on each other. It's just a fun time. So my next recommendation, I had to include this book. If I didn't include something with the word summer in it, who am I? So I'm going to include Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I love this book when I read it. I don't want to say I don't like this book anymore. I do. But I think I gave it 5 stars, and now like looking back, I think I give it more like a 4. It's just, I read Love and Other Words, which I'm also gonna recommend. I read Love and Other Words by Christina and Lauren, and this book are highly similar in plot. but I just think this one trumps this one. But in saying that, both of them are great books. It's basically like a friends to lovers, and you watch them grow up and all this other things. I love Friends to Lovers personally because me and Zach are friends to lovers. But I really do enjoy both books. This one tops this one. 5 stars. Read this one first. So yes, if you want some Friends to Lovers, I highly recommend both of these. So I'm also going to include this book. I know it's not really like summer vibes, but I feel like during the summer, you're allowed to have good vibes. So I'm going to include By a Thread by Lucy Score because this was such a fun read. I read this book so fast. If you want a fast-paced book, this one, Grumpy Boss, it's like got some comedy in there. It's a romance book. I don't know what else more you would want. And it's got the cutest little cover. Lucy Score is just so easy to follow and so easy to read. And this book literally kept me hooked the entire time. So if you want to take a thicker book to the beach that's fast-paced, By a Thread, please read this. So my next book, I would argue, is the perfect vacation book because it's basically you're reading about people that work at an amusement park. And when I think amusement park, I think Disney personally. I love going to Disney any time of the year, but summertime is so fun. You should go. So Disney is like a prime spot for vacations, right? So when do people normally go on vacations? During the summer. I loved it, and it's a 5-star read, and the Disney vibes are immaculate in this book. It's literally the perfect book for me. I love this book. So fun to read, and I just want you to have a good time this summer. So I'm going to recommend this book. So that was all my summer recommendations. Now let's get into what I plan to read this summer. At least this is some of the books. I'll probably read more than this, but these are the ones that I have right now. Because one of the books I want to read is Happy Place, but Emily Henry, can you come out with the paperback, please, so I can buy it? Because I'm not buying the hardback when I have all your other books in paperback. First, we're going to start off with Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. And I did put this on my TBR not that long ago, but I thought about it after the video. I had posted it after I thought about it after. And I felt like this was more like I should take this to the beach and finish it because I did start this book. And I just feel like I need to read this because It Happened One Summer is one of my favorite books. So I need to take this to the beach. In 3 weeks when I go, I'm going to take this and read this because I just need to read it. It's a cutesy little romance, and what else would I want? I might take The Roughest Draft also because this looks like a summer book, and I've literally had it forever, and I'm pretty sure that it takes place in like Florida. It does. It takes place in Florida, and I'm gonna be close to Florida, so I feel like I should read it. Don't yell at me in the comments. I'm going to read it. The next book that I have is obviously a summer book. It's Malibu Rising. I need to read this during the summer. Look at the cover. The thing that annoys me is this. Also, this is a very short read. Oh, no it's not. 389 pages, but I mean, I thought it was shorter than that. And I know Taylor Jenkins Reid is a very popular author because of Daisy Jones and the Six, which I have not read. I also want to read this during the summer because it just gives me summer vibes. The next book, I don't know if it's a summer book. Basically I told my best friend that I would read it because she said she's reading the second book and she loved the first book and she told me I need to read it. So it's only right for me to do what I must for my bestie and read Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Also, I loved By a Thread by Lucy Score, which I just told you should read this summer. So I feel like I should read this book. 1, because Caitlin told me to. 2, because I love Lucy Score's writing. And 3, because it looks like a summer book. I will say, I don't know if I would take this one to the beach with me personally because it's huge, but I still want to read it this summer nonetheless. So, my next book brings me so much pain. We all know that I love the Ravenhood series, but I haven't finished it, so I'm gonna put the finish line on my summer TBR because I need to know what happens in this book because the second one was just so good and I just need to know what happens. Is it summer vibes? No, but should you read the Robin Hood trilogy? Yes. I need to finish the series, and I don't think I can wait any longer. It's summer. Like, I need to read it. It's gonna happen this summer, and I'm gonna be so sad. We're getting down to our last couple of books, and they're not like summer vibe books, but I feel like you need to change it up during the summer so you don't read too many summer books and then you get in a reading slump. The next book that I want to read, which I'm sure everyone has read, I'm late to the party, is The Inheritance Games. I just need to read this book, and I feel like I need to change it up and read like a fun book, and I feel like this book would be fun. Do I know anything about it? No, but I feel like it would be fun. There's really no other reason. I just need to read this book this summer, so I'm putting it on my summer TBR. Does my brain make sense? No. But welcome to my channel. I'm gonna read The Inheritance Games this summer. So, in the hopes that I do not get bored of romance and put myself in a reading slump, I am adding 2 thrillers or mystery books. I don't know what they're considered, but I'm adding these 2 because we need to have a little bit of a change up if I want to change up, you know? So the first one that I'm going to show you is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Look, I know she's a very talked about author right now. I know all her books are going like viral right now, and I think it's for good reason. So I really want to have like a mystery / thriller for the summer. I feel like you need to have variety in your reading. So we're putting this on our summer TBR because we cannot be in a reading slump this summer. We need to be in our reading girl era. The last one that I have is this little book. It's a rock, paper, scissors. And I'm putting this on my TBR for this summer because I heard this one's very fast paced. And it leaves you on cliffhangers like every chapter. And I need a book like that sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, this book that I'm reading is good, but I can like wait to finish it, you know? But this book, I feel like everyone's talking about it in the sense of I won't be able to put it down. So I'm gonna put this on my TBR for when I'm feeling like I might get in a reading slump, and then I'm going to read it and then not be in a reading slump, hopefully. So that's my summer TBR and what I want to read this summer. And I hope you all have a good reading summer. I hope you all have a great summer in general. Let me know if you're going on any vacations. Let a girl know. I'm ending up going to the beach a couple times this summer, so I'm excited about that. And I'm going to be taking some of these books along. Will I be taking all of them? No, because I'm not a fast reader. And yeah, let me know what your summer TBR is and if I should add any to my TBR. I hope you got some summer recommendations out of this video, and I hope you're all going to have a great summer, and I hope you have vacations booked, and if you don't, book the vacation. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.